We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
7-12.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Austin Riley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95. Will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
One out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew Mccutchen. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
The count now at 2-1. Hamels peers in. Here's his offering. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one, but we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Harper is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hoskins on at first, nobody out. Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Riley in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So no run. Into the box, Cole Hamels. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Second base.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Adam Hazley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Batting ninth. No pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Austin.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A little bit outside. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out #1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ripped down the line, and a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. At the plate now, Ozzie Albies fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Flowers waits on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Riley comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
Another 0-2 home. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Harper at the track. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies nothing. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting for the Phillies? Number 5.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance, even when he challenges them up in the zone.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ranger Suarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
7th inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. Cole Hamels, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Line towards center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. McCutchen looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the seventh here. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. JT Realmuto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Slow roller down the third baseline. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on the show right after this. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Chris Martin answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Chris Martin.
He's set. Here it comes. Scott Kingery is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pops it up. Freeman in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Roman Quinn will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Adam Duvall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Duvall.
Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Ronald Acuna. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Josh Tomlin, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Gene Segura standing in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
21.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. if it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.